Afternoon out on the river. Baghdad, a city of some 7 million people, plagued by war and upheaval for decades. At its heart, one of the ancient rivers of the world, the Tigris. Flowing from the mountains in Turkey until it merges with the Euphrates at Basra and then out into the Gulf. 1,800 kilometres from source to the sea, it brings life and greenery to the heartland of Iraq. The river has been a constant in a country of violent change. It's supposed to be the acid test of a rower, is that you can't look out on a piece of water without thinking, what would it be like to row on that? And yeah, you know, there might be litter everywhere, there might be the helicopter gunships, but purely from a rowing point of view, that looks absolutely perfect. Recent times have seen such trauma and chaos for this country. The young here have grown up knowing little but war, and it shows in the music you hear on the streets.
No matter what religion, we all human. In the name of Allah, they tried to kill my brother. What the hell is that?
So when that Saddam Hussein statue came down, that was 2003. I was probably on training camp in Italy, watching it on TV, a year away from the Athens Olympics. And life for me since sport has moved in lots of different directions, but never for one moment did I ever think I'd be standing right here.
It's 6 o'clock on Friday, the 10th of September. Good morning, this is Today with Sarah Montague and John Humphreys.
The headlines this morning.
In the heart of the English countryside, a stately venue for a week of intense training. You got the picture of the South Minefield?
Yes, I have.
We're just going in, we need to be quiet now. Stop. Journalists wanting to venture into war zones are put through their paces on a course known as HEFAT, Hostile Environment and First Aid Training. He is breathing, but I'm not sure what else he's got. We enact the worst possible scenarios, dodging imaginary gunfire and treating the spurting fake wounds of actors. This might look contrived, but it feels all too real. Right, hold that up as best you can. So this is day 5 of our course, and we've done all manner of first aid, triage, mine clearing, weapons, vehicle, checkpoints for the last 4 days. And today it's kind of role play. And of course, I'm sure to you it looks like this is middle of Hampshire, which of course it is. But it's amazing the scenarios you get put in, like all this, with all these injured soldiers, you're suddenly like gone. Someone could have been, my mum could have been standing behind me 20 seconds ago saying, do you want a cup of tea, or are you all right, or whatever, and I would not have heard it. It's a very strange sensation, rushing around, being totally in this other world. Stop. The worst fear for anyone going to Iraq is that of kidnap. The grim coverage of recent abductions is impossible to erase from your consciousness. No course could train you for that. But with the masked men pointing fingers and guns at you, there's always the thought, what if this happens for real?
Stay there, face the front.
Iraq now seems more daunting.
And
There's a new bomb out called the magnetic bomb, which is called the sticky bomb.
Craig Summers is the man at the BBC you turn to if you're heading somewhere dodgy. We met up at Olympic headquarters at TV Centre for a last-minute briefing.
As you can see, the yellow spots on the map are incidents.
Okay. How recent are those incidents?
Well, that's over the last week.
Week?
Yes, over a week. Some of these happen and you won't even know they've happened. It's only then when we get the reports in.
Right.
But you will hear explosions at night or during the day, small arms fire every now and again. So it is part and parcel of going to Baghdad.
This is an extra large flat jacket.
Okay.
This is worn over your head and it goes at the side.
Okay.
Just to let you know, it's about 10 kilos in weight.
A quick visit to see Emma in news gathering safety stores for some vital equipment.
Okay, what you're going to need a ballistic helmet as well. If you want
Yep.
to pop that on your head for me.
Like that.
Yeah, and this will come round and secure underneath your chin.